relatively new to me, and this is done with a yellow silk on both sides. I know now, but that's important because you see,
That's you.
when I run it into my hand like this, now you're going to use your imagination again. You guys with me? You imagining this? Because what we're going to imagine is that as I put it in here, it comes out the bottom different color. This is just an imagination thing, guys. It's not really happening. Because if it were really happening, that would just be strange. Oh, what? This? Oh, no. Now, what I did was, you weren't paying attention. I said the magic words when I was doing that, which are Pablo Picasso. Actually, they're presto changeo. You guys know those magic words, don't you? Yeah, presto change. And then the way we do it in reverse, you see, with our imagination, is we do presto unchangeo, like so. And put it here, so it gets a little more interesting. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue as to how this is done. Again, it's just with imagination. It really is. So what we do is, let's say I want to take a yellow silk, which we're going to imagine right here, and I make a little hole in my hand, and I stuff it in there. And I just keep stuffing it in and stuffing it in, like so. Stuffing it in, and then I imagine that it comes out the other side. Right. Now that's, and like I say, you just stuff it in, and that's what happens to it. And that's how you do it. It's just imagination, right? You got the basic idea? That's pretty simple, isn't it? All right. By the way, if in fact you try to do that, I should warn you, there is one problem. And I'm going to tell you how to fix it. And now, the way I'm going to do it is, because what you do is when you start out, this is going to be the hard part to explain. When you start out, you have to put an imaginary silk into your hand. But we don't have an imaginary silk. I showed you one before and you couldn't see it. So now we're going to imagine that this real silk is imaginary. Still with me? Yeah. All right. Now, you take it and before the show, you put it in your hand. So then when you put the other one in, you can pull it out the bottom. It's that simple. You saw how I did that, didn't you? You just put it in there like so. Now the cool part is that maybe sometimes if you're not careful, what's going to happen is some turkey's going to come along when you're getting ready for the show, and they're going to say, hey, I saw what you did. I saw what you did. You stuffed an imaginary red silk in your hand. At which point in time you can say to them, well, no, I didn't. It was just your imagination.
Got you.
I like that one too.